mentioned that he dares Dave Campbell's Texas Football Magazine, which is the annual preview magazine that's pretty impressive and has been coming out for years, named after the great writer from the Waco Trib and also who covered Baylor, Dave Campbell, for many, many years. He challenged them to put both Joey McGuire and Jeff Traylor on their cover of the 2022 issue. Won state titles at Gilmer, Jeff Traylor won state titles at Cedar Hill. How do you not? If they're really talking about Texas high school football, which they're supposed to be, and it's like the Bible of Texas high school football, Jeff Traylor at UT San Antonio, Joey McGuire at Texas Tech should be on the cover because that's two of theirs. Well, we're going to play off of it. I'm not kidding. One of the two, he goes, I had about 900 text messages. I bet 600 were from high school coaches saying congratulations, and that doesn't include maybe other messages. My DNA as high school coach, I would use that as well. That's what you need to do. Texas Tech has to make it up to do, and Joey McGuire mentioning that in his opening press conference today in Lubbock.
Yeah, I think that that idea makes a lot of sense. I also think it's a very smart way of Joey to get some promotion for Texas Tech. Yeah, put me on the cover. I dare you to. Yeah, put me on the cover. Well, what does that do for Joey McGuire? Not only is it a cool cover for him and Jeff Traylor, but what does it do? It puts Texas Tech, when they've had no business being on the cover due to football, and look, I'm not trying to take shots. I'm just saying it puts them front and center for the first time in a long time, right? So, yeah, I mean, do what you can do to drum up interest and do what you can do to play off those high school ties, and certainly he's done a lot of that already. I've seen multiple quotes regarding that. And that will be a strong suit for Texas Tech. That will be something that definitely benefits them. But, yeah, I mean, it's a interesting idea on his part to mention, and certainly would be a big deal for that program in terms of just, again, drumming up that interest. So I think we're going to see over the next few months, Joey's going to do really well in recruiting, especially with the addition of James, and I imagine he's going to hire a really good staff as well. There's already a lot of big names that are being mentioned as far as who could possibly join them. So they're going to have some success. There's no doubt about it. And how well it translates, obviously, will be the tell. And that's going to take a while to figure out, but they're going to drum up quite a bit of attention, I think, this offseason. So just prepare yourself for that, Baylor fans, because you're going to see a lot of the Red Raiders just, media-wise, I think, over this offseason.
Yeah, and Matt Wells, I think the most distinct difference between Matt Wells and Joey McGuire you can see on the surface is Matt Wells is very laid back, easygoing. Joey McGuire, I don't think you would ever call him laid back. I don't think he's asleep, he's laid back. I mean, he's just high energy, go, 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 go all the time. And I think that's what the fan base wants to see, and I think that'll translate for them really well because, I believe in Joey McGuire's talent as a coach and a recruiter. So I think that'll work out well for them. And the kind of energy and the kind of things that, Matt Wells, and this is no knock on him, it's just not his personality, is never going to say, put me on the cover of a magazine. It's not his personality. But Joey McGuire sure as hell is, and he did. And
I bet you he's on there. Watch. I bet you anything he's on there. And Joey McGuire. Him and Jeff Traylor.
Here's the thing. Joey McGuire said in a press conference, if you were in an editorial meeting and somebody brought it up, most people would go, that's a pretty good idea. That's good. That's different. Because you could put Sarkisian on there, or Bijan Robinson, or Jimbo Fisher, or, recycle A&M in Texas over and over again like they have over the years. Or you could do something that's a little bit different.
And he said, we're going to be Texas High School University. That's fine, too. He's hitting it the way you would think Joey McGuire would hit it. And Baylor's coaching staff has moved on to what they're going to do when it comes to Oklahoma and getting ready for that. And their class, as even Dave Aranda mentioned yesterday, they will continue the relationships they have. Maybe they do lose a player or two. Maybe a former player joins Texas Tech, Tyrone Brown. Maybe there's going to be some transfer portal type of movement. Okay. That's going to happen. That also opens up opportunities as well. And again, we'll have Joey McGuire on the show at some point, even if not this week, very, very soon. I just saw this on the chat room. How come Baylor does not allow access to assistant coaches?